Welcome back, everyone, to DSP versus the Internet here on DSP Reacts for May 27, 2023. It's actually now 2 hours down, 1 to go. So this should be part 5 of the show. I hope that you're enjoying. And I have actually really enjoyed these member submissions. Thanks for watching. Let's jump right into the next one and see what it's all about. Yo Video Games? This is a channel, wasn't it? Oh, it's Maximilian. Oh, that's right. This was one of Maximilian's old shows. Was called Yo Video Games. Yeah, look, it's 10 years old. Ah, I forgot he made this show. I totally forgot about this.
Hello?
Oh my god, he's impersonating,
Today,
what was his name? Sawada? Before he passed away, I believe?
Video Games is bringing Nintendo directly to you. As you may have noticed,
Satoru, thank you, Satoru. I got his name wrong. Satoru Iwata. I combined his two names, Satoru Iwata, and I said his name was Sawata. I'm an idiot. So this is, rest in peace to Mr. Iwata, who used to be the guy, the head of Nintendo, and used to do these kind of broadcasts. I guess this is a parody of that.
Nintendo Wii U is selling like boxed cancer. How can this be?
Wow.
This is because Nintendo Wii U is too advanced for your mind to process. You might say the price is too high. But what you don't understand is Nintendo Wii U has tablet controller.
People in chat are saying this is now racist. It's considered racist. 10 years ago it wasn't, but now it is apparently. So there you go.
With
Very
Nintendo
racist. Everyone contact
Wii U
Maximilian and tell him he has racist videos on his channel.
You can continue
Okay, don't
playing
do that.
video games
Don't do that.
even when you are taking a poop. In order for you to understand why the tablet is so important, we will be releasing new software which shows strength of Wii U tablet. We have new game coming out this year. It is titled We Fuck Dream. If you thought Skylanders and Disney Infinity was a waste of your cash, you have not seen nothing yet, jackass. Nintendo...
Wow. Well, I mean, I can get it. I get why this was funny 10 years ago. Today it's kind of like, it is cringeworthy. But 10 years ago this was probably funny when it was timely and pertinent, when the Wii U was failing. And yes, they were pumping out crap games like Disney Infinity, which then they dropped within 2 years and screwed everybody over. Anyway, I think we'll go to the next one.
I don't know what this is, but Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle.
Oh, look, baby wheel.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man. Holy shit, we are witnessing a baby fucking wheel right here, dude. Holy shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt.
I don't know.
That thing looks hurt, Jay. Jay, that thing is hurt, bro.
Aw, a hurt whale? Oh,
shit,
no.
look at this fucking
Is that a whale? What is it? No, that's a big-ass fish.
Oh, my God, what the fuck is that,
That's a giant fish.
Jay, what the fuck is that?
It's not a whale. It's just a giant, like, flatfish or something.
Oh, man, pull back up, Jay. Come on. Come on, bro. Pull back up, bro. We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before, kid.
A sunfish? Boston fisherman freaks out about a fish.
Oh, my God, that thing looks dead, man.
Dead? It's not dead. It's fine.
The aquarium
It's a flatfish. That's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, man, Jay, it's dead, bro, or something.
It's dead? It's moving, you
Oh, my
dunce.
God, Jay. Pull
It's
right
dead.
up next to that shit, Jay.
What an idiot.
Oh, man, look at this fucking thing. Oh, man. Look at that, Jay. Holy shit.
All right, I think I've heard enough of this guy freaking out over a fish. He's a dummy.
Thank you for presenting me with this Lifetime Achievement Award. I am so proud to be a part of PlayStation legacy. That I have created a short film chronicling my role as a young developer creating the PlayStation. Please take a moment to enjoy this short film about my life.
Okay. How long is this? Oh, it's very short. Oh, it's Mega 64. It's a parody. Mega 64 is comedy.
My boss informs me that you claim to have a superior product. Something that is technologically
He's
pure.
gonna a big
Something
stick.
the kids
That's
on
a
the
gang, a
streets
street gang.
have never seen before.
Oh!
What is this? A fucking CD player?
Nintendo runs this town, and don't you forget it. This is your only warning. Disappear.
Wow. Kutaragi's way.
They thought they could run this town on their own. They don't know who they're messing with. I'm gonna wipe Nintendo off the map. No one will forget the name Ken Kutaragi.
Oh!
How is Nintendo supposed to know this guy would be so handsome? I want every guy hunting that handsome son of a bitch down!
They ran the GameCube over with a car, Kutaragi. It's practically indestructible.
Too bad you're not. I'm gonna make
Popped
it
his head like a grate.
so
Very
Jack is
nice.
The Matrix. Literally. The Matrix.
1980s effects, right? It was like a 1980s movie.
You're the coolest guy I've ever made it with.
Get out of here, Kutaragi! The Dreamcast isn't even a threat to you! It's thinking!
Think about this.
I want to introduce you the next president of Sony.
Dead center in
the
his
coolest
chest.
man in the world, Ken Kutaragi.
You know what Nintendo's developing this year? Kutaragi's death.
Kenneth, I am the emotion engine.
We've stolen your girlfriend, Ken Kutaragi.
Amazing action
and
flick.
my boss says you can't throw the PlayStation.
This is
or
well
she'll
done. I
die.
like this. This is funny.
You're still the coolest.
She's dead.
Well,
he killed
well,
her.
well, the CEO of Nintendo.
You must be a Ken Kutaragi? Wow, you look so handsome.
You're not sweet talking your way out of this one.
Oh! That's it. It was pretty good.
And that's pretty much how it happened.
Very accurate. I'll give them that. You know, I've seen very little Mega 64. That was funny. That was good. I like that video.
If we're gonna make New York pizza, we're gonna do this right.
New York pizza. Wait, we've seen this guy before, right? We've seen this guy before make food, correct? I think so. So he's gonna make homemade New York pizza? I don't know about this. The whole deal with New York pizzas, they say you have to do it in a pizzeria in a certain kind of oven. They even claim the water in New York City is different. That makes the pizza unique. You can't replicate it. Let's see. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't look like
So
New
we
York
just landed
pizza.
like 20 minutes ago. We're on the street, probably in the most hated area by all New Yorkers, but we had to come here to visit Joe's, one of the most iconic New York pizza
Joe's
shops.
Pizza.
And we're gonna go there with my friend Cam. Vicar might have your
I
slice,
can't remember
young
where I
man.
had
This
the
is smart.
pizza. I
This is a
definitely
good idea.
had
Wouldn't
New
it be
York pizza
awful
in
if you
Times
just fell
Square, but I
through
can't
this?
remember
Yeah,
if it was
that's
Joe's
honestly
or
my
somewhere
worst
else.
fear.
Joe's Pizza, one of the places that started it all, and I have one of my very good friends, Cameron, with me. He's chefing it up in New York. Now, this isn't about Neapolitan pizza. This is about New York pizza.
Look at that. Oh, look at the size of the slice. The slice is like 2 hands. So basically, the slice is this wide. You know, it's a giant pizza. When you go to New York City, you always get a ginormous piece of pizza. Look at that.
Never, ever eat a New York slice of
have to
pizza like
fold it.
this. You'll get the beaten out of you. You have to fold it.
Exactly. You have to fold
It's
the
a little
pizza
difficult to eat, to be frank. With the classic New York screaming anger, this is gonna go well. It's got the chew, it's got the crisp
Dude, it
that
looks
you want.
so
But what I
good. Look
noticed
at the
about this
crust
is the
with
sauce is actually
with
pretty
the char
sweet.
on
If you
the
did
crust,
sauce
it's
like
got
this
the
in
chewy
Italy, it
dough,
would pick you
the
up by your
delicious-
coat.
That sauce on there, no exaggeration, that sauce has like chunks of delicious seasoned tomato in it. It's not like, oh, a bunch of tomato paste. It's so amazing, New York pizza. It's super duper good.
And throw you into the air and blast you with a cannon of sauce. But in New York, for some reason, it's okay. I like it. Long story short, first stop, Big W. The crust is iconic.
Look at the crust.
Itself.
Look at that-
On to the
the
next.
char
Next
marks
stop,
on
we're
it.
at Two Bros Pizzas. Visually, this one isn't as exciting to me. The other one was bigger, and
Yeah,
it seemed
this
cheesy.
doesn't look as good.
That's a classic. This is like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Ew. You don't want another bite after that.
There's certain aspects I like better,
He doesn't
but
like it.
generally I don't like it better than the last one.
So you have it right here. Cam said he does not like it.
The crust is not crisp. It's a lot thicker.
That doesn't
Like,
look good at
the-
all,
the
honestly. It
sauce is
doesn't look authentic.
really
That's why it's
sweet,
not a good
like
place.
ketchup. Long story short, I'm getting an idea of what New York pizza is. I'll put it in my brain. We have one more spot to go to after this. So we're at Scars. So far, this is like the best looking one. I heard they're milling some of their own flour.
That looks
and yet
interesting.
they're keeping the price similar, if not the same, as Joe's. Joe's. Joe's, bit of ketchup, pal. Oh man, of course this guy's gonna pull over right here. This is the one. This is what I needed.
That looks pretty
I do wanna
good.
note,
It
we
does.
did get one
And it's
slice of
Sicilian
Sicilian,
style, too,
not
see?
related to this. I just really wanted it, so try to ignore that. But this pizza, out of all the three that we've tried, miles above the rest.
That looks
This is
pretty
the
good.
marker. I've had a lot of New York pizza. This is actually one of the best slices I have had. Scar's Pizza, you're doing it right. Thank you for that. Let's go back, see if we can do this.
We're back in the kitchen. Have we ever left? Who knows? Here's the JW summary. Number 1, Joe's. Not bad. A traditional New York pizza. Nothing wrong there.
Yeah.
Number 2, Two Brothers. It's cheap pizza.
Yeah, that
Not my
didn't look
favorite,
too good. Two
personally.
Brothers
And the
didn't look
third,
too good.
Scars, which is now one of my favorites. Very, very good. So we have all the knowledge. It's encapsulated. Let's put that together and make the closest New York pizza that we can at home. So with all that being said, let's make this, shall we?
So I really don't want to watch the process of him doing it. I just want to see what it comes out like, right? He's making his own sauce. He's got an oven. He's got a pretty good oven, huh? So here's what okay, this is what I want to see, what it comes out
So
like.
cooks evenly, then once it's done, you should pull out a bubbling, round beauty lightly puffed around
That's
the
a
crust,
pretty damn good
burnished in
homemade
random
pizza, to be
spots,
fair.
and
Look
that
at
classic
that.
New York cheese
It doesn't
grease
look anything
laying
like a
right
New York
atop the
pizza,
center,
though.
so beautifully
You
glistening.
can just tell the sauce ratio is totally off. A typical Italian New York pizza has to have a ring of sauce around the crust, and then the cheese is in the middle. He put the cheese out way too far. His cheese ratio is completely wrong. You can see the cheese is not the typical New York style. He's got probably too much of one kind in there because he probably mixed stuff. Yeah, it's too much. It's not the right cheese blend. I guarantee you that it's not charred. It doesn't look charred around the edges. But again, it's homemade pizza, so how close can you get,
Practically
right?
see yourself like it's a mirror of your own mistakes about to be made. Now, repeat with the rest of your pies, and yes, this makes a lot, so feel free to refrigerate the dough balls for up to 2 days if you don't want to make all of them in one
You
go.
basically made
But
it a
more
bunch of dough,
importantly,
I see.
let's cut this beauty up and taste to see how close we truly got.
We got pizza.
It's gonna be good,
New
but
York
it's not
style.
New York style.
It's not terribly different from the Neapolitan. It's just a lower temperature, longer period of time. But the main focus is the sauce, the cheese, and of course the... And also, it does, in fact, fold.
It does fold. That's good.
Kind of smells like coffee. What's wrong with that, Vikram? Vikram doesn't drink coffee. Roast him in the comments. Let's go. I'll just eat this pizza. We get a little sense of New York. Now, hang on. Pause. I already know the New Yorkers are watching this.
There you go.
I know what you're saying. That's not a New York pizza.
No, it's not.
Josh. Oh, it's not thin enough.
Correct.
This is merely an example, okay? I think, to me, flavor-wise, the profile that I'm getting from this pizza reminds me so much of that New York slice that we
That
had.
looks
But if you
nothing
really
like
want
the New York pizza.
and you want it to be as best as possible. Go to New York.
But again, it's homemade. He made a valiant effort. It is similar to New York pizza style, but it definitely is not New York pizza. You can tell, you know. Brianna says, have I ever dipped my pizza in ranch sauce? I tried it once here on a show that I did, and it was disgusting. I think it was like 2 years ago. I ordered pizza, and I had ranch, and I dipped it in it. I hated it. I don't do that kind of stuff. No. I'm actually, about quarter Italian. And I grew up eating pizza in Connecticut, authentic Italian pizza from Italian pizza chefs who made it there fresh. I'm so used to that, I could never dip it in ranch. It's like blasphemy. Okay.
In the ring with the cat, and I was a babyface at the time, and Triple H was a heel. You're always looking out for your guys' back. Triple H.
This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're telling a story, it looks like. Okay.
Stand-up cat. He picked that dude up,
Whoa!
slammed him,
Did
and
you see
started
that?
punching his lights out. And he's yelling to the security guard, "Get your ass in here!" And the security guard didn't know where to shed a wind his
Yo,
watch.
they
He
beat
was
the shit out of
confused,
that guy
it
who
happened
hit
so
the ring.
fast. And
Look,
I
they're
couldn't
beating the
do
shit
anything.
out of
You know,
him.
I couldn't help beat the guy up.
Yeah.
I'm the baby face.
Yeah.
But Triple H was watching my back, and he beat the snot out of that guy. And I went backstage.
Wow.
And I had a couple of words with the guy. And I didn't take a cheap shot at him or nothing like that, but I had a little come-to-Jesus meeting with him and let him know how I felt. But I always gave Triple H credit for doing that. But the thing about it is, when you pay your money to come into that building, you've earned the right to voice your opinion, cheer, boo, do whatever
That's right.
to the wrestlers. And we expect that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be spit on. You don't want to be punched, slapped, none of that. But when someone crosses those rails, when someone comes between those ropes, you're considered fair game. And by and large, brother, back in the day, if you jumped in the ring, you would get your ass handed to you in a hurry for a shoot. That's how we dealt with that problem.
Was he dropping potatoes on you? Was he getting you good, or was he
He'd only got a
kinda-
couple in on me. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it happened so fast. I mean, Triple H was laying there.
Was he a big guy or no?
No.
Let's see. Let's watch it again because I didn't realize at the beginning that's what was happening. So this is a fan hitting the ring at a show. You're not supposed to do that, of course. And he attacked Stone
in the
Cold.
ring with a cat. And I was a babyface at the time, and Triple H was a heel. You're always looking out for your guys back.
So there there he is. There's the fan.
Stand-up cat.
Oh, he had shit in his hands. Did you see that? He had stuff in his hands, so you don't even know what he had. He might have tried to attack him with a weapon. We don't even know what that was in his hand. You can't see it.
Slammed him and started punching his
Hunter beat
lights
the
out.
shit out of him.
And he's
dude.
yelling to the security guard,
He did a legit suplex on him, and then he just ground and pounded the shit out of him, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You don't know wrestling is not real. You're not supposed to hit the ring and try to attack the wrestlers. Like, what are you doing? How crazy are you into wrestling that you're actually trying to attack the talent? Like, what are you? He's not even his mind. Exactly. Simon says, dude, that could have been a knife. Exactly. You don't know what he has in his hands. I mean, it doesn't look like it was a weapon when he suplexed. It looked like it was like a magazine or a cup or something. But you don't know what this nut job has. He'd be going in there with a gun. You don't know what the fuck's going on, so you beat the shit out of him. It's self-defense at that point. It's pretty crazy. Okay. What in the holy hell does that say? I have no idea. This is over 12 years old.
Kansalaiset, täällä Suomessa on uusi, uhkaava ja järkyttävä päihde, joka on vanha päihde, jota on yritetty Suomesta hävittää jo aikaa, joka on lakikin meinattu. Se ei ole viina, se ei ole tupakka, eikä se ole kannabis eikä heroiini, vaan tämä päihde on tuettu niin uhkaavaksi Suomen kansalaisille, että sitä enää laivoiltakin saa. Tämä on hirvittävä myrkky. Katsokaa tätä, katsokaa tätä. Lakupiippu, kielletty hedelmä. Katsokaa, kielletty hedelmä. Oi mikä aine. Lakupiippu, lakupiippu, kattokaa mikä myrkyllinen.
It's looking great.
Oho, tämmöinen kielletty hedelmä, huhhuh. Katsokaa, tämä ystäväni, tämä kuvaa tämän hetki kun minä nautin tätä kauheata tuohon, katsokaa. Nämä aromit. Nämä aromit sekoitaan minun pääni! Katsokaa!
Okay, I was totally trying not to laugh, and I actually laughed. So whoever submitted this clip, congratulations, you got me. I didn't think I was going to laugh, but I did actually laugh. But it's saying copyright on the stream right now, which I don't believe it's this video. I think it was the wrestling clip beforehand. But I have to fast forward because I don't know. So I had to stop anyway because it says copyright. It says we detected copyright content. So I don't know what's going on. If the stream goes down, guys, if you stick around for 2 minutes, the stream will come back up. This has happened before on the show. So just to forewarn you what's going on. But I hope that it doesn't affect. I hope we can keep going. All right, here we go. SakuraCon 2009.
I love sushi.
I love Japan, period.
The tea ceremonies. J-Rock! Yeah.
Garuga Mesh!
Oh, yeah.
I love anime.
Yeah. And manga!
And gaming! Yeah. DDR!
Smiley K!
Hey! SakuraCon ikimasu!
Don't just talk about it. Check out SakuraCon, April 10 through 12. Check sakuracon.org for all the details.
Alrighty then. Straight to the point, kind of an ad, no? That was from 2009. Now what I'm wondering is SakuraCon like huge now? Because obviously that looks like a small grassroots kind of an ad. But isn't SakuraCon like giant now? Because I think all this stuff, you know, pop culture stuff exploded over the years and got insanely popular to the point where now a thing that would have had a little rinky-dink ad back then, now probably this place is like ginormous and has like 100,000 attendees, right? It was in Seattle this year. Oh yeah? I bet it's huge. How much you want to bet? I bet if you went to the website, you find out they had like insane amount of attendees, right? Okay.
The origins of tequila can be traced back many centuries.
This will probably be the last video for this segment, and then we'll split the part.
centuries. Mexico's Aztecs fermented the juice of the agave plant to produce a low-alcohol drink called pulque. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived, they added distillation to the process for a much stronger drink, and tequila was born. Tequila is to Mexico as corruption is to China.
What?
Tequila is only made in this part of the world, near ancient Spanish castles, such as this one. For centuries...
why do I get the feeling this is fake? This is a parody video, isn't it? This is going to be a parody video. You heard what he said? He said tequila is only made by ancient Spanish castles.
Workers called grandes borrachos have harvested the agave plant for tequila. Even today, it's harvested entirely by hand because Mexico has yet to enter the industrial age.
What? Mexico didn't enter the industrial age? Yeah, right.
Workers chop away the greenery on the agave plant, leaving only the core referred to as el culo. The blades used in this process are honed to a razor-sharp edge, which comes in handy as the workers haphazardly slam them into the plants like pissed-off orangutans. Agave is a very reflective plant and serves a dual purpose in telescope making.
Right,
Here,
sure
a
it
worker
does.
demonstrates this in the field as he spies for nearby pirate crews that may try to steal the tequila. A local band of cowboys, fresh from their campaign of pirate slaughter, then cut the agave into quarters for cooking.
I like it was completely trying to be factual, but that's actually not what...
The chopped
It's
agave
not at
is
all.
transferred to
It's
a
a
brick
joke.
oven where it's cooked for 79 hours, and half of the batch is then sold off to Bridgestone as off-road tires. The baked agave...
This is funny. Almighty One says, scarily, some people will actually believe all of this. El culo apparently means the butt, just so you guys know.
agave fiber is completely fucking destroyed, and then the leftover refuse is built into a summoning circle to honor an ancient Aztecian curse.
Interesting. Here's the summoning circle. So that's crazy. They chop all the leaves off the plant. They cook the what's left, the core. They chop it up, and then they grind it into this pulp.
In this circle, a giant stone wheel called Tu Madre Gorda crushes the agave refuse to extract.
Did you say tu madre gorda? Does that mean your ugly mother? I think that's what that means. Your ugly mother.
Its nectar.
So then they crunch all these pieces into a liquid.
I would tell you what this area is for, but I don't speak
Oh,
Spanish.
your fat mother? That's what it means, your fat mother? Yeah, look.
This whole script is in Spanish.
Oh my
I've just
God.
been making this up as I go along. Oh God, what the hell is happening?
What the hell's happening?
Why is he smelling that? I don't think that guy even works here.
So what's happening is they're siphoning off all the liquid. They're fermenting it, right? They're fermenting.
Okay, come on. Now you're just teasing me.
This liquid. This is Patron.
Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that this room is for distillation.
Yeah, it's a distillation
So the
room,
alcohol is boiled off so the vapor can be condensed into a more potent liquid. God, I hope that's right. An employee slips some government-mandated anthrax into the batch. The tequila is now ready to drink, so it's over to the bottling line.
Those Patron bottles are pretty wild. They're thick,
For
right?
a drink with a bit more complexity, the tequila is aged in oak casks and then inspected by a 1970s time traveler.
Indeed.
The stress of his job, combined with the fact that he missed seeing his son grow up, takes a very heavy toll.
Now he must drink. He must inspect the quality. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's the end. All right. That was funny because I think that was the real video from Patron showing how Patron is made, but it was narrated by a comedy, a comedy version, so it was actually funny. That was interesting. I didn't know that's how they do it. So you take the plant, you chop all the leaves off, you bake the core, chop that up, grind that up into pulp, squeeze the pulp, get the juice from the pulp, ferment it, distill it, That's how you make tequila. Interesting. You think they spit it out after tasting it? Boom. Well, that would be a horrible waste. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now definitely in the home stretch. One part left to go. Thank you all for watching DSP versus the Internet. And remember, if you like this show, if you could please give the video a like and leave a comment, I would really appreciate that. And of course, if you would consider becoming a member of the channel, that'd be absolutely outstanding. The finale is in sight. The final part for the week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in just a bit.